So, I wanted to catch up with you all. I haven't been on for so long, only because I've had this incredible respiratory type flu thing happening, which I haven't had in years. But recently, my closest friend's mother passed away, and we were in the hospital, in and out the hospital together, and I think I caught something there because it was ICU. So, it was a little bit sort of stressful and sad and grateful and many moods, using a certain amount of energy, and due to that my protection must have come down a little bit, and somehow I just got sick. The hospital, what they do is, it's basically you go there to get murdered. You go there to get killed, because that's what they do. And the staff were friendly most of the time, and they were good, but no, I wouldn't want to be in hospital. I'm sorry, it's all changed, and it's so obvious what they're doing there. I felt you were just a nuisance sometimes. You're in the way. They kind of, they look at every situation differently, and I think they sort of decide what they're going to do with it even before it happens, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say things on here because I might get myself into trouble, but they make money out of people passing, basically. So we were in and out hot hospitals, and then out in the cold air, and then just got run down, and I had this respiratory for 2.5 weeks. Wasn't able to breathe, wasn't able to eat, lost my senses for taste, energy. Yeah, it was horrific. It wasn't very nice at all. It's one of those ones where gets you in the chest. So I'm still getting over it. But I wanted to come on and give you an update about Matariki that we're just having here in New Zealand at the moment, which is the Maori New Year. It's also a time when the Pleiades star system comes in closest to Earth, and you can see it clearly in the early mornings or night sky. The Pleiadians come in very strong, and they work with you at this time, especially if you're connected to the Pleiadians like I am. And they work with you in a position of protection, giving you information, helping you get through the ascension and the changes that are coming. So we did the Matariki and Pleiadian meditation. We went into the area where they landed, which was in the redwood forest here in New Zealand, in Rotorua, which is a very spiritual area, which is a very galactic energy area. It's an area where all the hot mud pools boil. It's very thermal. It's very sulfur. You can smell the sulfur. It's completely different from anywhere else. If you're from another country, look up Rotorua, because it's very galactic. It's very spiritual. It has a lot of Maori heritage and history there. And so that's where we were led to go, to the redwood forest. So we saw the ship land, and many of the Pleiadians came out and met us. They were in their spacesuits. Commander Usher, who I know very well, if you know me and you've seen my work, you know I channel him. He is my Pleiadian father. He's also commander of the first fleet of Pleiadians, which are the main fleet. So he came and landed the ship, and then they all came off, and there were very, very many of them that came to work with us. And they are here and working amongst us right at this very time. This is the time when they're the closest to us, because Pleiadians are the closest to human DNA out of the star system galactic beings. So they came out and met us, and it was beautiful. And I saw many others that I hadn't seen for a while, who I channeled, Miley and Jojo. And it was just wonderful to see them and catch up and feel their energy. I was told that we were going in there to meet new people, to meet with someone that can help you into this next phase of the ascension, of the awakening. Because what we're going into is a complete new timeline. Midweek, this Wednesday just been, was a complete switch, new timeline. A positive timeline, a timeline of truth. Now, what's been happening for the last 3 years or since 2020 is we went into a fake timeline. And this is what's been happening. It's a lot of fakeness. It's a lot of lies. It's a lot of making you wake up, forcing you to look at situations and understand what's happening. And we were supposed to go straight into the truth timeline, but it didn't happen. We are now there with this 2024 Matariki. Matariki isn't just about New Zealand this time for this 2024. It's about worldwide. So I met Alvin, and he came through, Alvin, A-L-V-I-N. He was trying to tell me his name, and I kept hearing things like Arthur, and it wasn't very clear. And I heard Alvin, and he's a tall, over 6 foot, white curly hair. He looks more like a surfer, if you can imagine a Bondi surfer with white ringlets, but with a spacesuit on. I was hoping to get him drawn, but I haven't got around to it. And he said, we're going into this area and timeline of protection, happiness, celebrations, and changes for all, including myself. He said, the world will start to change. And yes, you have to learn to stay calm. Because as people awake and hear what is going on, they will start to panic, and they will come to us, because we are the light, we are the way showers, we're the ones that can heal and give assistance and support. And so we have to learn to be calm, and it's all about not reacting and working on ourselves as well, so that we can, because they're going to be very confused. There's going to be a lot of anger, ugliness, shame. There's going to be a huge amount of shame. We're going into a timeline of a little bit of shame, because a lot of people know the truth, but they don't want to see it. They don't want to believe it. They kind of feel like they know what we mean. We know that we've been telling the truth, but they don't want to believe it. So there'll be a shame around a lot of things, especially the way they've treated people, treated the unvaccinated, treated the light workers who have been knowing the truth all along. There'll be a lot of disappointment for people too, because they have to now make a decision which way they're going to go. Are they going to follow the agendas, or they're going to follow the light and go to New Earth and the 5D, because this is the truth timeline. He said that love is needed, support, the world will know the truth. Collapse of many things to come, and it will be seen clearly now. So, you know, a lot of these people that don't believe us what is happening keep saying, well, what's happening? Why can't we see things? Where's the proof? It is happening. We can see it. We know it because we see through it. Well, it's going to be clearer now. It's going to be made so clear to them. Finally. Many light workers will need to be firm in their beliefs and stand strong. Be in service, supporting others and humanity. Now, we have to move into our service roles. This isn't about greed and making money and being enslaved and having the best of everything. This is about working on a level of humanity. We came here to be in service for New Earth. Not for ourselves, for New Earth. So we're making big sacrifices. He said, we walk amongst you, dear ones. Stay strong. Clear all karma and wrongdoings now. So if you, as a light worker, haven't cleared wrongdoings or karmic ties, it's now time to clear. For you to be in the position of service, for you to be able to help and give support, to give that love that is needed for healing those that are going to be in pain. So we have to let go of our stuff as well. We have to, if you haven't done the work, you need to do it now. This is the time to do it. I was asking about a situation, and he said that people in this world that are cheating in life and doing wrong or scamming or stealing or anything like that, in this new timeline, there'll be consequences for them. He said the consequences are coming for those that are not doing good or doing the right thing. So not only are we going into a truth timeline, but we're going into a timeline where the consequences are going to be there for those that are cheating in this lifetime. That's what he said, cheating in life. That's how he explained it. He said, celebrate the love of light source today, and the new it brings. Enjoy the moment as it is all about to change. Keep up the good work. Your team is amazing. Stick together, support one another. And then he said, happy Matariki Day. So that's on the Matariki update, and for the world, what is about to come in this new timeline change. You'll see it. You'll know it. You'll feel it. With the karmic experiences and the healing, there's so much more that needs to be done for New Earth. And the power of New Earth is the feminine frequency, the feminine energy, which has been pushed down and pulled away. It's been all about the masculine energy, and it is masculine rules, feminine comes second. Well, that's not true. That's not how it should have been. The feminine is the strongest. The feminine has the power because they have the womb. The womb is the most powerful thing that can ever be in the universe because it gives life. And so with that, to bring this new frequency for Gaia, because remember, we're living in Gaia. Gaia is feminine energy. It's the frequency. It's rising into the new earth. So we're going into a feminine frequency. We have to heal our wombs. We have to do our womb healing, which is what we're going to be doing this week. So for those that have had implants, and I'm talking about, you might have had tubal ligation, hysterectomies, you may have had cancers, you may have had sexual implants from the wrong partners, from the fake twin flames and soulmates. You may have disease, bacterial disease. You know, with the woman alone, it's terrible that we get a yeast infection. That has to be cleared. We have a lot of other wounds from childbirth, traumatic childbirth, and previous lifetimes that are sitting in our DNA. And so we have to heal our womb to be feminine and strong again and bring that force through. And we'll be doing that in the Venus temple, the feminine temple with Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. And to heal that and bring that frequency in, because at the moment what is happening, they're trying to get rid of that womb with the transgender agenda. So the women are turning into men, and as they turn into men, they remove their breasts and they have hysterectomies. So the womb goes, the breasts go. And then the men become women and their breasts go, and their breasts don't go, but they don't have a uterus. So you see, whichever way the agenda is playing out, there is no womb. And this is what we're bringing back. We're going to do the womb healing. And so at the moment, it's still sitting like that. Masculine frequency, feminine frequency, and it's rising. And as it's rising and the power gets stronger, the masculine's going to suffer in a way that they haven't before. About getting to know themselves, do self-healing, do DNA upgrades, that kind of thing. And then eventually, as they do that, we become one. And we are then one with everything. We are equal. And this is what the new earth will be. So we'll be doing that on Monday. So the womb healing. And the Matariki update of how the Matariki timeline for the world has now changed. So for those got new timeline shift, a truth timeline, and now all the reveals are coming more clearer, more obvious, and people are seeing things. There's a lot playing out at the moment. You've got, you know, Julian Assange being released from jail. He was never in jail. He's Trump's cousin. He had so much information, not one man could leak that. It was a white hat military operation, and he did a deal with them just like Trump. They asked Trump to come in and lead this new earth changes, and we'll look after you and your family. They did the same with Julian. He would never have left his wife and children, and they said, we will keep you safe, we'll look after you. And many great channelers and remote viewers like myself have seen him coming in and out of White House and military operations wearing disguises and these masks like they're all wearing. So he was never in jail. It's all part of the show. And so this is what's happening. These truths are going to be revealed. It's like, you know, Trump's brother Robert supposedly died, and he warned us. He warned us on Twitter. He said, supposedly I'm dying tomorrow. Or he plays the other Trump. When Trump can't attend rallies, he's the one with the cap on, down over his eyes, and playing him. It's his brother, because they sound alike. He's also the one that walks around Mar-a-Lago playing golf, because he's bigger. He's more. And he did a deal too. So there's a lot of people out there that you're going to see that have done deals that have been bad. The Dr. Phil interview with Trump, and I watched last night Robert Jr. Kennedy. That was amazing. There was a lot of reveals there about the Dr. Phil did a deal. I'll do this and help you with the reveals, because he was friends with Obama and Oprah. So he did a deal. There's many out there that are portraying other people that aren't who you think they are. Most of them are good actors, really, really good actors. It was like the presidential debate. Whoever's playing Biden at the moment deserves an Academy and many other awards, because he pulled that off so well. I think it was James Wood. James Wood is normally the speaker. Jim Carrey is the comedian that when he trips and falls and carries on. So just some updates for you. Matariki, timeline shift, and it's all about to change. But us light workers must do the clearing, and our karmic experiences must be cleared. The healing of the womb, because we're going into the feminine energy frequency of New Earth now, which is huge. And there's a lot of implant seals on us to destroy that and take it away. A lot of us have had hysterectomies and we didn't even need them. Mine was fine. They removed it and they said it was fine. Nothing wrong with it. Because they wanted to take that power away from us. It is a very strong power. Whoever has a womb has the universal power of life. And that's what we're going into for New Earth. We are under Gaia's energy, which is feminine. And it's been masculine. And so it's all about to change, but we have to do the power. We have to do the work first to get it to rise. So as feminine beings, we have to do the work with the womb. So that's tomorrow. So that should be really, really exciting. But I just wanted to let you know why I've been away. It was a respiratory infection. And I'm only just coming right and getting back into the work that I'm doing. But these updates were too important not to get them out there. So the Pleiadian update with Matariki is really, really important, and how that's going to look, that new beautiful timeline. I'm already seeing evidence of it. It's just beautiful. Anyway, people, thank you very much for jumping on and joining me. And I'll give you more updates as things start to happen. Take care, much love, and many blessings to you all. Have a beautiful week in this new timeline. As I said, it changed last Wednesday. So get ready for some real truths. It's a time of truth now. We're in the correct timeline, and it will speed up. We've only got 5 months for things to start really speeding up and taking on new changes. So be ready, and be ready to be in humanity and be in service to help others. All right, take care. Bye for now.